Hi, everybody. During this episode, there's some frame rate issues during a decent part in the middle because of particle effects. There's rain, there's fire, that sort of stuff. It doesn't look that great, but it does get fixed later. Sorry about that.
Hello,
Hi,
welcome to Companion Quest
we're a couple.
of Let's Players.
Today we're playing Dragon Age Origins.
We're continuing our last leave off where we have just joined the Grey Wardens. We are now infected with the taint. I tried to keep a straight face as I said it too.
I wish you guys could see his face when he looked at me.
Oh man, it was all in the eyes, really.
I was like, why are you looking at me like this?
It was the I'm setting up a pun look.
It was. It really was.
All right. I'm hoping control space is not actually going to affect the conversation, but it might. It did not. Cool. That was our timer to start things off. We're continuing off right mid-conversation because that is where we left. We just finished joining the Grey Wardens and our two friends. Brave Sir Jory, the Explorer, and Sir Davith, would like to use his fists instead of his bow, have passed away. No longer with the party. They are out of here. And I can't believe you killed Sir Jory, the Explorer.
No turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice.
I feel like they should be a lot more explicit about that. There is no turning back.
Yeah, I feel like if he says you must do this or we will kill you.
Yeah.
Then he's like, I guess I'll choose that.
Yeah.
There's a chance I might live. But I don't know. Yeah.
Such dreams come.
I mean, he had no clothes on. It was really my fault. I gave him no chance to stand against Duncan. And there was no hope for that man.
I mean, he pulled his blade out.
Yeah,
Duncan had to defend himself.
I mean, he also had to keep his butt cheeks clenched the whole time to keep his underwear out. Otherwise, he might have stood a fighting chance.
We're sticking to that lore,
It's
right?
lore. No, it's lore. It's facts. That's how they keep their underwear up.
I do appreciate something that Jory said before he died.
I have a wife and kids.
No.
Oh.
I mean, that's also something to appreciate. The fact that he died without being able to tell his family that he died.
Yes. Well, I mean, no one can tell their family that they died if they've died. No one gets that opportunity. Yep.
This is very true. But I'm talking about something else he said.
Yes.
He said that there is no honor in this.
Yes.
There is
He
no
did say
honor
that.
in drinking the darkspawn blood and becoming like there is no honor in becoming a Grey Warden, is what he's saying.
Oh,
In
yeah,
the
I guess
process
that's
to
kind of what he's
become a Grey
implying.
Warden, which is
Yeah.
probably counter to everything he's ever heard about being a Grey Warden, because it's a
Very
honorable position. Yeah.
For sure. Interesting. I never read into it in on that level. I never thought about it, but you're right. That is
Yeah.
definitely what he's implying. We leveled up, which means
Hey.
I'm gonna go Dex, Cunning, and Con. I like doing 1-1-1. For now, I'm probably gonna dive deep into one of the other skills, but I just I don't know. I like being a cunning character. Pardon me. I like being a cunning character, having high cunning, such that I can go through the persuasion route. Which
I mean,
is
you
just
are
very
also
fun
a
to me.
cutting character because you used two blades.
I see what you did there.
Yep.
When do I get?
Comedy genius,
Yeah.
everybody.
I want more combat mastery. Do I not get that?
It probably says when you hover over the
The level?
the thing that you want to get, like how much you need.
Well, it says it requires improved combat training. I just want to get the improved
Oh, you have to
combat
be
training.
like you have to
Certain
get that
levels require
specific.
it.
It's like it's
Yeah.
after specific like events. It's like a story based thing. I'm pretty sure.
I don't. Oh no. These are story based.
Yes.
The specializations are story based. I'm not talking about that.
Oh.
I need the There's the other level up. I think it's because I spent too many points in cunning, which I did. I could have spent that point on combat training instead to level up my combat training.
Oh, okay.
But that's fine. I like combat movement. Getting the wide flanking is fine. I think I'm gonna save my last point. I don't want any of the archery things. I'm just gonna use it for when I do get that combat training, and then I can just grab all of them at once.
Nice.
So we're gonna save that talent point. I'm pretty sure I can save talent points.
Yeah, this just flashes at you.
Yeah, hopefully I don't lose that talent point forever.
I don't think you do.
There are some games where you do, but hopefully,
Oh, wow.
hopefully not.
Tough games.
Yeah. after the joining. Indeed, that's what I am.
Loghain, my decision
And this is where the king's at.
I will
Yes.
stand by
Yeah.
the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Caleb. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the
Loghain?
front lines.
Excellent character.
That's the
Yeah.
case.
Very
I mean,
well written.
Wait
Yes.
for your Legion forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your full
Also, I will admit, the first time I played this game, spoilers, in case you haven't played this game,
Our arguments
but I caught it pretty quick when you meet Kaelin and then you meet Alistair. I'm just like, are they related?
to see his son ready to
And
They're
they
related?
are. Yes, they're related.
What?
Yeah.
then our current forces.
What? I've never beaten this game. Spoiler alert!
You
this
find
guy.
that out when you go to Redcliffe.
I understand
But he's related to the king. I don't.
You
remember
find it out
this.
that Alistair is the king's kid. He's an illegitimate child.
Not this
King,
king's
not
child.
this. No,
The previous
not
kid, the former king's
King
child.
Merrick. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, he tells you that he's
I
royalty.
thought-
You remember that?
Yeah, but I thought he was like Redcliffe royalty.
Yeah.
As in from that lord that's in Redcliffe.
I mean, he
Well,
was
that's the lord that took him in.
Yeah, mhm.
Because he was the king's bastard.
because yes.
Oh man.
But like, I was like, why do
Well,
his models look so similar?
Spoiler alert! This guy.
Sorry.
No,
I
that's
thought
fine.
you knew. I'm very
I
sorry.
think maybe in the back of my mind, maybe I did remember
Sure.
that. Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Your
the
Majesty.
Grey Warden is needed.
Do you see it
You
though?
should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination.
Yeah, I think the king definitely has a little bit of a fatter face, but yeah, I see it.
I'm assuming they both-
Good job, animators, slipping that in there.
Yeah, right. But
Yeah.
I mean, I caught it just because I was just like, God, these models look really similar.
Sure. I never picked up on that. That's pretty great.
It implies
Beautiful
that they.
blonde hair.
Yep.
To flank the dark.
I mean, and then Alistair has kind of like strawberry blonde hair, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe he gets that from another relatives.
Well, their hair color is similar enough. I mean, myself and my brother's hair color are not the same, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then one sister's blonde and one's brunette. So it's not like, yeah.
It implies that they probably both look a lot like their father.
That look like what? Sorry.
They look like their father because they share their father,
Yes.
so they probably both look like their
Yes.
father.
So they wouldn't share their mother. Got it. That's why they're half brothers.
Mm-hmm. So this isn't revealed in any game, as far as I know. So this is
This is a true spoiler.
this is a
alert.
true spoiler. This is a
Okay.
true spoiler for the book that was written about an adventure that Merrick went on. I
Okay.
didn't read it. I just
Okay.
read the summary of it.
Sure.
But it is about him and a mage. I don't think she was an apostate.
King Merrick and
King
a mage.
Merrick and a mage. They met and they had like
A wild evening.
they had an adventure together. They went on an adventure.
Do you?
No, this
I
is like,
can't-
like, a,
okay,
like a
okay,
legitimate
okay,
adventure,
okay.
and she was a great.
That's a
War-
great euphemism, though.
she was a Grey Warden.
Okay.
She was also an elf.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a bombshell after
Yeah.
bombshell.
So he fell in love with her.
Uh-huh.
He had a fling with her,
Yes.
and she had Alistair.
Wait, Alistair's a half elf?
Alistair is half elf, yes. But in Dragon Age, according to the lore, although they break it sometimes, half elf blood just kind of gets canceled out when it mixes with a human blood. You just kind of end up looking like human.
Oh, interesting. Wow.
So
Wow.
not only is Alistair a half elf, I guess, he is also born from a Grey Warden, which they didn't think was possible.
Oh.
But there's
Oh, is that where they're the lore breaking that they kind of do a
no,
little
it
bit?
has
Or
something
is
to
that-
do with the adventure they went on,
Oh, okay.
which I can't really detail right now. I don't remember it.
Sure.
I'm sure someone will mention it.
Yeah.
Like, you missed all these parts.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't care about
There's
that.
going to be tons of that down below. Caveat, disclaimer.
We're bad at games.
We are not experts. We don't pretend to be experts.
No.
We're
just big fans.
Yeah, we're fans. But so anything that we say, 50% of the time it's true. 50% of the time it's.
I think that's a good balance.
Yeah,
That's a good balance. There you go.
Yeah. Don't take what we say as apostate.
What?
Gospel. Sorry, gospel. That's the word. That was a stretch. It was too far. Too bit of a stretch of a joke.
Oh man,
Okay,
I love
all right.
you.
Oh, I love you too. Let's do. What did I even say? I'm so distracted. It's King of Rest for the dress and dance during God. I'm drawing the line. I think I'd like to see that.
For you,
Yeah.
maybe. But it has to be a pretty dress.
I think he's great.
It starts. I don't know if any of you have ever played the Super Nintendo game The Lion King.
No need to cross
It starts.
Is that Scar?
entrance.
It's just a line in from the game. I think it starts.
Oh.
It's like when you start a level. Maybe.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
We will signal
Super
the
Nintendo
entrance right.
Lion King, notoriously difficult.
It is. It is a hard game. I definitely beat it as a child though. Which is,
Oh,
I think
excuse
I could,
me.
If you stick a Super Nintendo controller in my hand right now and stick me in front of a bunch of stampeding elk, I could probably remember the combination.
It'd
after
probably
a
be
couple
water
times.
buffalo. There's no elk in Africa.
I thought it was the elk where they just come over the thing.
It's
Is it
water
It's
buffalo.
water buffalo.
Yes.
Okay.
There might be elk in Africa.
Okay.
I don't
so
know.
when the water elk come over the hill, like flowing water, because that's what they are. From the end, it's just like they flow like water over the hill. The water
So
elk.
you're making me imagine there's like cutscenes. There's like I guess not live action cutscenes, but like cutscenes from the movie in this SNES game. But there probably isn't.
From here, you
Oh God, I don't even remember.
remember.
I don't think so.
Being mortals. I
I just
But-
want to watch Lion King.
I haven't played this game since I was a child. I have not like gone back and replayed this game.
Do you know who composed The Lion King?
Like, not off the top of my head, but was it
Hans
Hans
Zimmer. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. Alistair approves +1. That's what I was going for with
Ah,
sass
hell
and
yeah.
flirt. Yeah, sass and flirt, baby. That's all you need.
He loved it so much he leveled up.
I'm gonna give him 2 points in strength because I want to get. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna max out his strength right away. I'm just gonna dump into strength. He's already a Templar. What do I want? He's got the weapon and shield style. I'm gonna keep him going down this line. I don't think I can take those points back. So my real choice is: do I want to give him the shield defense, or do I want to give him like threaten to increase enemy hostility? I think I'm gonna grab threaten because I'm a rogue. If he threatens, I can get backstabs.
Sure.
So-
I'd say when the time comes to start leveling him up more, in that case you make sure that he's a real good tank.
Yep.
Big tank.
Yep, I think that's what I want him to be.
Big boy tank.
I want him to be a big tanky boy. Let's see how my dog's doing with the kennel master.
Your dog. It's just like he's
Cough.
already my pupper. Let's
Cough.
keep it real.
There's a note on the ground right here. What's it say?
Did you go talk to the doggy?
Dog's fallen. I didn't. My dog's not here.
Well, there's like the opportunity to like, oh no, that was the first time. You can go talk to the dog and pet it, and he's just like, oh, I'm cautious, but then he's like, oh, I like you, never mind.
Am I already set to?
Yeah, it's
Dude,
time,
this is
man.
already-
We were talking about other things during that whole
Yeah.
conversation.
All right, here we go.
So yeah, I kind of dropped a bomb on you during that
You
conversation.
did.
I
You
apologize.
did. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'll get into it more later when we're not in the middle of a cutscene.
Yes.
This
When
is a
we-
pretty difficult series of fights, so
It is. There is one particular part of this fight that's fairly hard. Two, actually, that I remember. The one is when you first enter the castle, they've got this, like, double semicircle thing going on where you got barricades and then barricades layered on top of each other, such that you have to run to the left and double back to the right and run through all the bowmen that are attacking you. I remember that being pretty hard. And then the second fight being hard is the boss fight of this area.
Yeah.
If you're not cautious, yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard. And then this cutscene fight is also very hard. Not for me, but for them.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna point out that I don't know if this was intentional, but I mean, and then also I played this game before, but the soldiers don't look too sure of themselves in this. They're not like, super confident or anything.
Yeah.
They've probably been told by Kaylin over and over again, this isn't real, this is fine, we'll be good, like, we'll get over this. And Kaylin's probably a good fighter himself, and,
Yeah.
he's good in battle, so he doesn't really
But
see this as a big issue, but
The story's pretty
they
intense.
they don't seem that confident, but
Yeah.
probably because they
They've
haven't
probably
been
just
like...
had like minor skirmishes. And
Yeah.
this is like a full blown horde.
Right.
A full blight, if you will.
I mean,
Yeah.
the blight is the
Yeah.
entire
And even
time,
right
right?
here. Yeah, right,
Right?
there. That guy.
Everyone's feeling this with this. Like, this guy just
Yeah.
happens to be the only one who really kind of expresses it. And now Kaylin, too. Look at
Yeah.
him. It's, I don't know, it's the kind of, like, non-dialogue kind of thing that's
You're
showing
right.
story
a
that
lot of story just
yeah,
gets told there.
I
And it-
deeply appreciate it.
even that sets up if you believe that Loghain is not just evil and that he's actually acting in the best interest of the realm.
Mm-hmm.
If you believe that, that moment kind of seeds that thought that could be possible.
Yes.
Yeah, because this is an intense horde, and he is a cautious player. You know.
Because you could lose everything in this
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yes. So his decision is like probably twofold, twice calculated. Once, if he goes out there, they might just lose too much, and then the second part being, you know,
I mean,
if the king dies, he's kind of
the next one
Yeah.
to go up there. I mean, at
he's
least
not
his daughter
liter-
is.
yeah. Spoiler alert: we about to get betrayed. Yeah, we're really bad at these spoilers. I really hope anyone who's watching this has played
This game came out a long ass time ago.
It did. You've had 10 years, people. Come on. If you haven't played the... Well,
Still
10
highly
years.
recommend it. Please do
Yes.
so. There's a lot of stuff that you're not going to see because of the character we're playing, so...
Yeah, also, I... Are you following me? Yes,
Also,
you
we
are.
talk through all of it. That's
Yeah.
kind of the point of all this.
Yeah. I mean more, when I first played this game, no DLC had come out yet.
Right.
None. Zero.
So a lot of it will be new for you.
Yes, there will be a...
I haven't given you any DLC spoilers.
Okay, that's good.
And I don't think I've given you any spoilers about the other two games
Sure.
yet, which you
Yeah.
have not played at all.
Mm-hmm. Correct. No, I've played 2 a little bit. I started
Okay.
2. I never got very far. I was like an hour into the game, which is obviously not very far.
No, it's not very far
Yes.
at all.
When I first played this game, when I first almost beat this game, was Sans DLC.
Mm-hmm.
My other couple of playthroughs that I got like halfway through the game was with DLC. I just never finished the game. It's just
Yeah.
it's a very long game. And I don't know what I was doing at the time in my life. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe hanging out with you. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, like
Probably
maybe-
meeting me.
Yeah, I was like, oh, video games.
Probably watching me get super obsessed with the series of games and just being like, wonder what she's up to.
Had you played Dragon Age 1 before you
I
met
had
me?
never played before.
Did I introduce you to Dragon Age 1?
I think you yeah, because you had it in your Steam account and you're like, hey.
Oh
you
my
should-
God.
You were just like, hey, you should play this game. I had already
And now
been
you're
super
obsessed.
obsessed. I mean, I had already
Uh-huh.
been super obsessed with Mass Effect at the time. I had played through all the Mass Effect by then.
Sure.
And I was just like, it's made by BioWare? Hell yeah, I'll play this. And
Wow.
of course now, like, it's sometimes it's a toss up between which series is my favorite.
Oh, wow.
So thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, when I think about you or us in this game, I definitely think of myself as the casual and you as the hardcore aficionado.
This is saying a lot if you knew Graham.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty hardcore when it comes to games.
Sure.
Because I live hardcore.
That's 2 X's on each wrist, just so you know.
What am I doing? I'm just like...
You just run it in circles.
Yeah, I was looting. I was being efficient with my looting. Let's get this thing going. I do think of you as the hardcore aficionado for this game, and I do really enjoy this game. Very fun, but
Another thing to talk about scared faces, look at the portraits of the 2 cannon fodder you're with.
Oh God, dude, we didn't need to spoil that they're cannon fodder.
They don't have names, do they? Were
Yeah,
you
look,
ever introduced to
look,
these people?
I'm Tower Guard and Circle Mage. Hold on, it's it's Torgarde. Have you not heard of Torgarde and? Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Circle. Circle. Yeah.
Circle
Good old
Mage.
Circle. Yeah. Damn. They didn't even try with those
Yeah.
ones. Could have
So-
at least called them like John Jones or something.
So this fight,
Oh.
I mean, I guess just the whole situation kind of reminds me a lot of the Lord of the Rings of Twin Towers, the fight at Helm's Deep.
Yes.
In how they did a better job of showing fear in the faces of the people in this than they did just kind of explicitly saying it in the Twin Towers. Because there's a conversation between Legolas and Aragorn about how everyone looks very scared, and you know it's not a group of people who are used to fighting, that they're fighting alongside, but it's a very kind of like very explicitly said, everyone's scared, we're all gonna die, this is useless kind of thing.
Sure.
I think it played out a little better in this, where it's just like the story is told through visual things rather than just being explicitly said.
Sure.
It's that nuance that I appreciate.
What is? I've lost the ability to. Oh, there it goes. My camera's being very strange right now. I'm not.
You might be bumping into something. The camera might be trying to get through a 3D object and it can't.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. Hey, look at this giant 3D object that my camera can't get past. Let's just walk. There we go. I was definitely struggling with that. If you could see the expression on my face as I'm trying to like move my
Eyebrows
camera.
knitted, one might say.
Oh, there we go. Oof. We're gonna play down a little close to the heart here for a second as my camera is having.
This guy's got a nice ponytail going.
He does.
If it was a little lower, one might call it a rat tail.
It was a little thin, sure. Old Sarkle. Sarkle in his...
Circle.
I think the
Good
keyboard,
man,
I
Sarkle.
think the keyboard's dying.
You think the keyboard is dying?
I do think the keyboard is dying.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, no, there it goes.
I was gonna say, I haven't had this keyboard for super long. It
I meant
shouldn't be
more...
dying yet.
Oh,
With
in
the
terms of
batteries,
battery,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
are you allowed to get up those stairs?
I can, but...
Are
yeah.
you missing it?
Hold on, guys. I apologize. We're having some technical difficulties here. The keyboard is dying. And we're back.
Figured it out.
Maybe. Yes, we have. There we go. Oh, look how smooth that is. Whew.
Okay.
I should have quick saved. Shoot.
I was just gonna ask. Oh, what were you talking about? I think we were talking about how we thought we were having technical issues.
We were, but we were also talking about the two towers and fear.
Yes.
And
This is not to like say anything bad about the Twin Towers. Twin Towers are my favorite Lord of the Rings movie. It might be my favorite movie of all time.
ooh, that's a statement. I don't
It
know.
is a statement.
I don't know if I would ever call any of the Lord of the Rings movies my favorite of all
What?
time.
Really? I mean, that's fair.
They do. Yeah, they do fulfill a emotional. I don't know. Not emotional void, but. All right.
They make you feel good for all the right reasons.
It feels like a fantasy desire for sure.
Yeah.
Like taking part in the fantasy worlds.
I'm trying to think about like other movies or I guess TV shows from that time that kind of filled that niche. It might have come out kind of like on its own. It definitely opened up for a lot of other very similar shows in movies to get more popular and that sort of thing.
Sure.
Sort of, I think it fit a niche that people were looking for, and I'm sure it's a part of the reason why a lot of cons started seeing like much bigger turnout. And I mean, I can guarantee it's part of the reason why the Game of Thrones is as popular as it is.
Sure. I mean, right around as the Lord of the Rings movies were coming out, if I'm remembering correctly, it's sort of right around the time when nerd culture started becoming a lot more mainstream and a lot less like, oh, I'm a nerd, you know, like.
I can definitely see that.
Because I'm trying to think before the Lord of the Rings, before the first Lord of the Rings movie, what was like a big cultural thing that was sort of on the same playing field, I guess.
Like the same kind of like fantasy.
Fantasy, but also super popular with everyone across all.
Harry Potter, the books were coming out at the time, not the movies yet.
Okay, sure. And that was definitely a
Yeah.
huge step in the direction of nerd culture. Definitely want a quick save. But what do I know? I'm not an expert in culture. All right, this
Grim
fight.
is notorious for not knowing anything about
Yeah.
like TV shows or movies or
Yeah,
actors
I don't
or music.
know anything. All right, everyone, stand behind this pillar in a straight line, parallel to the attackers. Oof.
No matter what, no matter where I stand, whenever I do this mission,
Uh-huh.
I always get hit by that thing.
Well,
I try to stand back, but like.
I'm very purposely standing in such a way. I want you to attack with your bow, please. In fact, you're right. What do you even need this for? You're a ranged character. I swear to God, if you go fisticuffs, if you follow in the footsteps of Davith, you're dead to me. Tour. I don't
Did
remember what I
you,
called
by
my
any
first
chance,
one.
pick up more health potions?
No, I only have 8. I didn't buy more. They're so expensive here. I don't know if you recall. but they were super expensive. Alistair,
Yeah,
you
they
can
were.
Come up. Sorry, I had Alistair held in place.
And he didn't have backpacks.
Correct. He did not have backpacks. He was worthless to me. We're gonna come. Tower Guard is getting a little ravaged. Let's tuck him into this corner. Over here.
Tour Guard.
Yeah, tour. So basically, we're just trying to get them to come to us without me. No, tuck yourself in there. Real deep.
Nope.
Real-
Oh,
real
maybe.
deep.
Oh, there we go.
There it is. Okay.
Lost line of sight.
Yep. Needed to get him to come in. So I'm trying to lure them to me, clearly, because
Oh, someone else is hitting him from behind.
yes.
Is he hitting him? There we go.
Now I'm protected. All right. And then we're once again
Yeah,
gonna
these
make another
Darkspawn are
step
perceptive.
back. Yep. And I think I can get one more to come.
No, no one's moving.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. For a second, I thought the tower
He
guard
just
like
didn't.
healed up.
I mean, he's a mage. He knows he's squishy. He's just staying real far back. Sure is good television, this.
Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, here goes nothing.
At least the grease trap is gone.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna bravely run out front.
There's some pockets you can hide in, so.
These guys are fairly weak in general, so I'm not super concerned. Alistair is a little damaged. I'm gonna pop one potion on Alistair. I don't want to have him go down before the boss fight. So I think that's all I'm gonna need, because these archers are fairly weak. Get that sun attack. Yep, that's what I really needed. There it is. Oh, thank goodness.
We got
Oh.
there, everybody.
Didn't one potion fight. That's fine. That is fine. Oh. Now I
Got
come
some
back
good
and loot these
loot,
guys.
got some good experience.
Yeah, it's not. Ooh, I got that potion back too.
Oh, nice. And just some
We're
money.
just gonna get one of these little
Yeah.
guys
Safe.
going. Yeah.
I think it's also safe to say that this is a good time to end the episode here.
Oh my gosh, is it really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna step forward just a little bit,
Sure.
get myself in position for the next. I want to make sure I don't forget anything. Oh man, that was not an easy fight.
You know what? Actually, let's play for a little bit longer.
Yeah?
I can cut this part
Let's-
out just because I'm gonna be cutting a lot of it out from this past.
What? No, don't cut any of that fight out. That fight was great.
I mean,
I bravely ran away. Sir Robin, okay? I should have called myself Sir Robin.
we'll play for another 10 minutes. How about that?
Another 10 minutes. Oh man, that speaks to the confidence level of my entertainment value as I bravely run away. Alright, we're gonna threaten here. This is a good time to threaten.
Ooh, that's a big group of people.
It is a big group. They're all kind of like stepping into the center of all my guys, though. Herlock, Grimlock. Let's have you.
Gosh, the sound design on this game is so good. You can hear the Herlocks laughing, and that also kind of says something about.
The mage just went down.
Oh no.
Damn.
That also kind of says something about the chances for this whole blight situation. Like, the Darkspawn are very confident.
Yes. Man, I think I actually need to waste a healing potion on this guy.
Waste.
Yeah. Oh, buddy.
He's not drinking it.
You know, he did. He did. That's,
Oh no!
Yeah, I know. He got hit like immediately afterwards.
There he goes.
Oh, buddy. I might lose this fight.
Yeah, these guys came in hard.
Yeah, they did. What happened?
He lost the mage, so he couldn't do an AoE attack.
Oh my god.
I don't think this is gonna work for him.
Our hero, my journey ends. So, well, I think this might be a good time.
Time to bring it home, guys.
Yep, I think this might be a good time to end it and then pick up where we left off with a little quick save, reload magic.
Yeah.
I just quick saved,
You
so
did.
I also think I just said the words, man, that fight went really smoothly. That's a death flag.
That's a death flag.
And on that note, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. It's been really fun, and please hit that subscribe button so that we can share some of our passion about this game with you guys. All right.
Talk to you guys later.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.